Liverpool 2, Bournemouth 0, one of the best results of the season for Liverpool by a country mile. It's not a perfect performance. It never has to be at this stage in the season. Liverpool are fighting on multiple fronts. I think they look a little bit leggy in the final 5 minutes, but they're riding it out. They know when to hit sides on the counter-attack, and the second goal for Liverpool was a thing of beauty. It's absolutely outrageous. This result will go under the radar. You'll look back at it in 5 years' time when Liverpool probably lift the Premier League title and think, Bournemouth away, of course Liverpool won this game. But when you break it down, Bournemouth have been the informed side in the Premier League in the last month, in the last 6 weeks, unbeaten in 11, put 9 goals past Nottingham Forest and Newcastle United, two of the best sides and informed sides in the league in their own right. And Liverpool have arrived away from home. It's not Anfield, away from home. And they've kept a clean sheet. They've managed Bournemouth into little spells. Bournemouth are always going to have moments, always. You're always going to give off opportunities. But you feel that maybe Liverpool at the back end of Jurgen Klopp's time, certain sides that maybe win a title and they fall off a little bit, you end up giving 6, 7, 8 chances. Man City this season, for example, you feel there's about 10 chances every game for the opposition. This Liverpool side did give up chances. That's because Bournemouth were fantastic. But you're thinking 2, 3 things that are coming off the post. I think Liverpool managed the defensive performance of this match very, very well. Konate, superb. And I felt that he was doing a lot of work for Trent. Trent in the first half looked a little bit disinterested. I don't enjoy jumping on the bandwagon because if you're as good as Trent is, then he can be disinterested. He can just knock the ball around. Ronaldinho looked disinterested at points when he was playing football. And Trent is unbelievable. And he was linking up play fantastically in the first half. But defensively, he had to do a lot of work, Konate, to cover the right-hand side, particularly of Semenyo, who was absolutely superb in this game and deserved to score a goal. And it says a lot about the defensive unit for Liverpool that someone like Semenyo, someone like Kluivert, who's got so many goals in the last few weeks. I think he's got 6 goals in the last couple of weeks. In particular, 11 goals in the Premier League this season. Semenyo, he's been on fire. And it's a clean sheet for Liverpool. It's a professional job. Allison pulled off in the second half an unbelievable Schmeichel-esque save. It's getting to the point now. We don't even say Schmeichel-esque or Peter Cech-esque. It's just Allison-esque. When do we question Allison's record in the Premier League as being one of the best keepers the league's ever seen? Is he better than Schmeichel? Is he better than Peter Cech? Is he better than Edwin van der Sar? He's right up there. I think he's 4th or 5th. I think he's getting close to that kind of 2nd or 3rd. But the save he pulled off, it keeps Liverpool in the game. And you're allowed to use your keeper every now and then. You're allowed to rely on your keeper. You're allowed to say, pull off a world-class save. This is Liverpool. They've always had fantastic keepers. And you do feel that Allison is just still the best keeper in world football. Surely. Outrageous save from Semenyo. Semenyo should do a little bit better and try and lift it. It's a chance on the left-hand side for Bournemouth. It's a tight angle. But Alisson's superb. Van Dijk again, fantastic. On the ball as well, driving Liverpool forward when they had moments. Absolutely outrageous. We have to talk about Salah, a tribute to Mohamed Salah, someone who's 6th on the all-time Premier League top scorer list. Think of the names that he is above now. Obviously surpassed Frank Lampard today. Frank Lampard, absolutely outrageous. These aren't, with all due respect, a little bit, a few seasons ago he was going above Jermaine Defoe. He's going above Robbie Fowler. Now he's above real legends of Premier League football. And he's doing it from the right-hand side where it's not as easy to score goals. He's having to do a lot more by himself. Obviously, a lot of penalties in there, being trusted with big penalty moments for Liverpool. But just behind Andy Cole, lethal finisher, world-class striker, Sergio Aguero. I think, for me, the joint best striker, outright striker in the history of the Premier League with Thierry Henry. And he's going to be above both Henry and Sergio Aguero. Absolutely outrageous. I have to talk about the second goal. We're going to break down all the goals as well. Make sure you subscribe if you've made it this far. But the second goal for Mohamed Salah, the way he just bends it in, it's not even a Robben goal anymore. It is a Mohamed Salah goal. He does it more than Robben ever did. Robben did it silky. Robben did it beautiful. But this goal against Bournemouth, the second one, it's just like outrageous. The speed of which Liverpool can counter-attack. They are the best counter-attacking side I've seen in my lifetime. Man City right up there for sure. Think of some good Man United performances under Sir Alex Ferguson. But this Liverpool side have been doing it for many, many years. Whether Mane, whether it was Firmino being the counter-attacking kind of aggressor. And still with Trent, still with Robertson, still with Van Dijk, spraying balls out, getting that ball, receiving it and spraying it first time. Diaz carries it. A soft ball into Szoboszlai, he can control it. A soft ball into Salah, and suddenly you've gone at one end of the pitch and scored an unbelievable goal. It just nestles in the back of the net. It looked, when I was watching it, I was flabbergasted. I couldn't believe what I was watching. The ease of which Liverpool counter-attack. It's not just ferociousness. It's not just aggressiveness. They calmly kill you off on the counter-attack. It's outrageous. They're not even running at full pace. Rewatch the second goal. They're not even running at full pace. It's outrageous. It's outrageous. It really is. And Liverpool need that asset. It says a lot, because I think Arsenal have struggled the last couple of years to win the Premier League title. Man City obviously struggling this season, because you feel those two sides in particular, if they're not 100%, the drop-off is massive. This Liverpool side is so balanced that they can be a little bit average today. They can lose the ball a little bit and be a little bit heavy and a little bit slow around the pitch. Not in a bad way, but they looked a little bit leggy. They're fighting on all fronts, and rightly so they should be. And they just sat back, were defensively compact. Gravenberch was absolutely superb. McAllister as well. Gritty performance from those two in midfield today. And they hit Bournemouth on the counter-attack. It was absolutely outrageous. Have to talk about the penalty incident. Leave your comments down below about what you think about that. It was Cook on Gakpo. Long ball from Andy Robertson, I think it was. Looping into the box, and Gakpo gets brought down. It is a penalty. It's cheap. Unless the referees come out and say we're never giving those, then I think a lot of football fans would agree with that. But in the current circumstances, you can't be a Bournemouth fan thinking, oh, it's not a penalty. Like, if you bring someone down, it is a penalty. He was on the wrong side, Cook. It was clumsy. It didn't look great. And he wasn't goal side. He was trying to recover for that. And Gakpo is brought down. It's a little bit dramatic. It's a little bit soft. But it is a penalty. And Salah's, I mean, it's a big penalty for Salah. It really is, because Bournemouth were doing a lot of good things in the first half, doing a lot of good things in the second half. Again, to limit them to a 2-0 loss, I think Bournemouth fans will be livid. They've got such good results against Man City this season, Arsenal, Manchester United, some big sides, Tottenham Hotspur. And they could have beaten Liverpool today. They were more than good enough to. And there's just this element of what Liverpool are able to do is just keep you away. A bit like Floyd Mayweather. You never really feel that you're challenging Liverpool. Yes, there was one moment against Allison that I described, but that's about it. I have to talk about the Tavernier chance. Obviously, the fullback for Bournemouth, who I thought was fantastic today as well, gets it on his left foot. He's got a fantastic long-range effort on him, Tavernier. And then it rebounds off the post, and it rolls into Justin Kluivert, who's been in such hot form, has to score the goal, has to side foot it, simple tapping into the bottom of the net, and it goes into row Z, or goes over the stand, because there's not a big stand really there at Bournemouth. I can't believe he missed it, to be honest, but there we go. Bournemouth had their chances, and all great sides ride their luck a little bit, but manage the situation. You always felt Liverpool could have gone into a next gear, second gear, third gear. They never really needed it. Big result, puts massive pressure on Arsenal. Have to beat Man City if there's any semblance of a Premier League title race. I just can't believe Mohamed Salah's crept up to where he is. I think he's going to play on this season and overtake Sergio Aguero. He's everyone. If you look at everyone in the list: Alan Shearer, Harry Kane, Wayne Rooney, Andy Cole, Sergio Aguero, out and out strikers down the middle. I mean, Harry Kane, I can't believe he scored that many goals, 213. But Mohamed Salah doing it on the right wing, doing it as someone that didn't even join the league when he was 19 or 18 or whatever, but a little bit later on in his 20s, breaking the Premier League top scorer record in his first season. Outrageous player. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Big 3 p.m. win for Liverpool away from home at Bournemouth. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'll see you very soon.